Welcome to Bot369 Poker University. In today's video, we're diving deep into a fundamental concept crucial for your poker success: the power of position. By understanding and leveraging this strategy, you'll be able to make smarter decisions and maximize your profits at the table. Position is power in no-limit Texas Hold'em because it allows you to act last, giving you significant control over the pot size and better information about your opponent's hand. When you act last, you can better manage the pot size. For instance, if you have the nuts on the river, being in position allows you to decide whether to bet or check raise, ensuring you extract the maximum value from your hand. Out of position, if you check and your opponent checks behind, you lose the chance to build the pot. Acting last gives you more data points about your opponent's strategy. For example, straightforward players often reveal the strength of their hands through their actions. If they bet the river, they likely have a hand they believe can win. If they check, they may be weak, allowing you to bluff effectively. Now we know what we should do with all our bluff catchers, like middle pair. And if instead your opponent checks the river, allowed you to bluff so much wider as they will give up almost every time, you certainly want to bluff there with your hands that beat nothing. Playing wider ranges in position is crucial because it lets you realize your hand's equity more effectively. In position, you're more likely to realize your hand's equity because you can make better decisions with the additional information available. For example, if you call in the big blind and flop bottom pair, you can make more informed decisions on subsequent streets compared to being out of position. Being in position allows for more aggressive plays. You can open a wider range of hands from the button and cutoff because the advantage of acting last compensates for the weaker hand strength. Essentially, the more information you have about the strategy of your opponent has, the better you can take advantage of that information, and when your opponent acts first, you get one more data point about what your opponent is potentially doing. So these two factors make you way more inclined to play more hands in position compared to out of position. Also remind that by playing a position you are going to under-realize your equity. What I mean by that is, say someone raises and you call in the big blind. You flop bottom pair and you check and your opponent bets. You're probably going to call. On the turn, if you check and your opponent bets again, on pretty much any turn unless you improve, you are not loving it and you're often going to have to fold your bottom pair. Or say you do call again and on the river you check and your opponent blasted off. You're definitely going to fold your bottom pair here. So you have to fold out a hand that you will be winning some portion of the time. If you're in position though, you get to make better decisions about your opponent's range because you have additional information about their strategy they have used so far. And also your opponent has to be more cautious because you have the opportunity to raise them with your good hands, which means they're going to be checking more often. Because your opponent has to check more often, you're going to be able to check it down with your hands like bottom pair and win at the showdown a decent time. So you're going to overfold when you're out of position compared to be in position where you overcalling. That wraps up today's lesson on the importance of position in poker. Remember, playing wider ranges in position can significantly enhance your control over the game and increase your win rate. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more strategic insights. Drop any questions or suggestions for future topics in the comments below. Thanks for watching Bot369 Poker University.